Hey, what's up? It's Saweetie, and I'm taking you down memory lane. Dang, y'all was really in the archives. Oh my gosh, money making mommies. Oh my gosh. So one day, I used to make videos of me talking on the gram. And I was like, I just want to give a shout out to all of my money making mommies out there, out there hustling, getting money, working. And a lot of girls liked money making mommies that I said that, and they would commenting MMM. And I'm like, okay, this might be something. So I was actually in a 3-hour history class, which I did not like, and I would just draw throughout the whole class period. And I drew that, I posted it, and some girls maybe for me back in the day, 20 comments was a lot. So girls was put that on a shirt, put that on a shirt. So I put it on a shirt, and it actually sold really well. And I sold it 2 of the 3 years I was at USC, and it actually helped me pay for some of my tuition. One thing that I learned about business is that customer service is so important. And I think I was already in communication, so I felt like I took those skills and applied it to the customer service sector in my business, even though I did all the departments myself, because I was literally at home packaging the shirts, ordering them, writing and setting them off, so I was just all in one. But I definitely learned that people in customer service, they just want to make sure that they're communicated with. Because as long as the communication is open, you would see the attitude toned down in the emails, and it's just okay, we came to a resolution, and now we'll move on, and you'll get your package, and I'll get my money. Oh my gosh. So before I went to USC, I went to San Diego, and I loved it there, and it was a place where I kind of made a big impact as far as just accomplishing a lot, that being one of them. I was the first female to try out to be the mascot, and I was so excited because I thought I had it. And then I found out word of mouth through campus that I didn't get it, but it was such a dope moment just for women, period, because I had been the first girl to try out to be a mascot. First girl to try to be a mascot. And it made the newspaper, and although I didn't get it, it just showed people that, women can do this too, and maybe you guys should consider a woman next year or for the years to come. Around the same time I was doing music, I was still writing, so I was okay, maybe this is just a sign for me to just continue to just keep writing. Because when you're a mascot, it's I don't think it's the same schedule as an athlete, because they do put in a lot of hard work, but it takes up a lot of your time. So I'm oh, maybe it's just, it wasn't meant for me, so I'm not gonna be sad. I mean, I had an attitude about it. I thought I was gonna get it, but it was just kind of focus on your music. One of the best days of my life. Girl, USC, a lot of people don't know that USC is a research-based school. So a lot of those professors, the material that they're teaching, they've actually studied in that field. And when professors have their own books, they want you to read their books. So it's just a lot of reading. But I learned a lot at USC, and it's such an amazing environment to be in because everybody knows what they want to do, so it kind of keeps you in your lane, and it kind of makes you want to be, as good as your peers. So I'm very happy that I graduated communication, emphasis in business, bachelor. And whew, those were some tough years, girl. Every time it was finals or midterms, I wanted to drop out. That's the studio where I recorded Icy Girl at. And it was after I met my manager, Max. He was I have a studio, and I would just be in that studio all day. It was literally this big. It was so tiny, and my engineer was right here, next to me. So that's how I got comfortable with recording. But now I record at these big bomb studios, but that's the Icy Girl studio. My manager has a really good ear, so once he heard it, he was you need to record this. And I'm all right, cool. You giving me the studio, I'll record whatever you want me to record. But I recorded it, we shot a video, and then it just went viral. I became more comfortable after I recorded Pissed. I think it kind of took me into an element that I've never been in before, and I was experimenting with my voices, and I'm just like super comfortable. I feel like it was like Pissed was like a way to get me to the next level, because now I just love recording. Icy girl with the braids. I love that day, and I was home at Rolling Loud, and I absolutely loved my outfit, and I love a good braid moment. So, so much love in the Bay, and you know, Rolling Loud had me there, so it was a lit day. Well, I feel like everybody's important, which is why I do put thought into like my dancers. I want them to look as good as me. So it's like, they look bomb, I look bomb, we look bomb, we feel good, so we perform good. So I've always just been conscious of how I want us to be presented on stage. Because you know, we have social media now, so now that moment lives forever. So I always want to make sure my moments are dope. That was a really fun day in Miami. Like I think Miami is probably like my favorite city. It's always a good time, the jet skis, the warm weather, the food, the people. But I was there and my friend Sabrina took that picture. Because while she was taking it, she was like, suck that shit in. She's like, suck it in. And I was like, you know, you suck your stomach in and trying to make like a sexy face. It don't happen that way. So I think I was sucking it in and laughing. So that's what that was. What makes me happy is that I'm just doing what I genuinely been wanting to do since I was like 14. And that's like 10 years later. So it's like, wow, like, when you've been waiting for that long and you're actually doing what you love and you're being paid for it, like, that's amazing. And as someone that's in the entertainment business, you know, like, jobs like these, there's no classes for it. There's nobody like handing you out anything. You literally have to figure it out and find your own way to make it. So I'm just very thankful, and I'm so happy that I've been given the opportunity to perform and do what I really love, which is music.